So the question I have is regarding the back lever, and it's somebody that's having trouble being able to hold that back lever. And of course, we don't really know what their progress is. We can't see it, so we're just taking our verbal information and saying, okay, well, they're having trouble holding or learning the back lever. Being very general, my approach to that would be starting basically from ground zero. And for the back lever, that would be hanging on a bar or the rings. Sometimes rings are the easiest thing to do because they allow a little bit more flexibility in mobility. Whereas the bar, since it's straight and you have to hold on to it one way and your wrist can't move, then if you're tight in one area, and you're pretty much going to be right there. But since the rings move, your body can seek a little bit more of a relaxed posture. But in either case, it doesn't really matter. You can use a bar or the rings and do what we call a skin the cat. And that would be allowing your body to pull all the way through from the inverted hang position and down towards the ground. Now I would suggest being low enough to the ground that you can just drop off, because if your shoulders are really tight, you're not going to be able to get around all the way 180. So you want to make sure when you drop off, you're not going sort of head first and with the arms behind you. So find something where maybe even your feet even touch the ground, especially if your shoulders are tight. And the reason why I'm saying take this approach is because what we really want to do is be more healthy. And if you want to be healthy, then you need to have a good range of motion. You want to give your ligaments, tendons and ligaments, time to strengthen. So without trying to put undue stress on them, you're really just strengthening and thickening tendons and ligaments so that you can be strong enough to handle whatever load you're going to put on it. And also, if you have a little trouble with something and you get stress on your shoulders, you're not just going to pull a muscle or pop something. So really just starting off a back lever, if we look at it from just its relaxed form, instead of starting upside down and just putting all this tension on your body and lowering down, go ahead and just hang on the rings or the bar, and from the longest point you possibly can. Most people really can't hang in that skin the cat if they haven't been working with it for more than like even 5 or 6 seconds. They get to that position and they find themselves in such a state of like their muscles are kind of in shock. They don't want to relax. So what happens by being able to hang in a skin the cat for like 30 seconds or more is you start to understand which muscles are actually helping you hold on to the rings to begin with, or the bar. Because if you don't even know what muscles you're using to hang on to the bar, it's hard to be efficient with your muscle use in general. Your body is in such shock, you're using every muscle you have just to maintain a position when you could just be using a few muscles. And by doing that, you're really learning a lot more about your body. So the way to start off really in learning a back lever is just by doing a skin the cat and hanging on it and being able to be very relaxed, and being able to breathe, being able to talk, being able to just feel like it's a real comfortable, nice position to be in. And then eventually, instead of just dropping off, you know which muscles to contract so that you can pull back through. And you don't have to try to pull back through a lever or anything, but just having the control in your body to do that skin the cat, stretch, be able to create range of motion in your shoulders and also ligament strength, and then pull back through. By doing that enough, you'll start moving yourself in a really positive direction for learning an amazing back lever. So we have some retreats and workshops coming up for bodyweight training, calisthenics, different acrobatics, tumbling. We have all sorts of things on the calendar for you, so make sure you stay tuned and check it out.